mode. Let's bring that down a little. Okay. I hope you can hear okay. We are on day 82. We've come pretty good. We're looking pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Got our hat. Oh, I can't see the recording here, so let me switch this. Okay, that's better. We just dropped off some bait. I thought that I hadn't properly recorded the voice last time, but I checked the recording later and it's there, so don't know why it wasn't showing up on the list. Whatever you call it, where it shows you the volume. For some reason the volume control was not showing the recording, so whatever. Let's see. Cart, good. Dogs, good. Let's drop off these eggs and see what are the things that we need immediately to begin building. Some eggs. An egg. Is that all we had? One single egg. Ah, yeah. Crawler slime. We don't want that. We can use that on the farms. Let's put him in a house. We have one more space left for a person. He is foraging. We already have a gatherer. We need a builder, and we need somebody working in the outpost itself. So let's assign him to the outpost. Nope. Folk, you are in the outpost itself. He will keep the outpost stocked of all the things we've added to the outpost. I'm not entirely sure what we added. Flimsy outpost wall. We don't want that. So then now that he's in the outpost, he will keep the outpost stocked. Kajal, what is tireless vitality? Let's put him on day shift. Night shadow, you want to go to bed during the day. Sunrise vigilant, you are awake at the morning shift. Oof, it's nighttime. That guy's gonna be up all day. Feel sorry for him. Oh well. Let's light this so we can see. Oh my gosh, look at all this lying around. So much fiber. Oh, we grabbed it all. Good. And then we can come over here and we can add compost. Add compost. And you can see that the compost amount we're getting for each one is like 12%. It is not worth it. Compost is like worthless. I don't know, maybe it lasts a long time. Like if I add compost to that, is that 12% gonna last like the whole year? Or is it like just for that crop or what? And I don't know the answer to that. So, let's get some eggs. Blood moon. Groovy. Let's see what direction they're coming from. That direction. We can probably kill them all ourselves. We're the blood moon gods. Nothing. Hello! Oh, took a couple of hits there. I am crazy. But I'm also winning. Pile of dead bodies. Let's go to the... is there anybody at the healer's hut? There is. Let's go to the healer's hut first. Don't know why he has to go around to heal us, but whatever. He's got an epic mustache. Right? Epic mustache? It cursed to me. I don't know why you get cursed healing people, but whatever. Let's go back and fight. I was gonna rest in my house, but you know, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't see anything out here. I don't have a pickaxe. I broke it. Before I gave it away, I broke it. Hi there. Die there. Alright. Man, this weapon is so freaking broken. Gee whiz. Let's go rest in our hut. I don't know that we have any... We have one. Can we fix it with one? I don't know. We can. Now we have our pickaxe back. Let's hurry up. I don't want to lose any buildings and I don't want to lose any people. But this will make us better fighters, right? We want to be better fighters? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not inviting any new people. Feel full of vim and vigor. Let's go. Let's kill stuff. Let's hurry up, because they're probably already here. I don't see anything. That's good. I think we would know if they were in town. Is it full moon? It is the full moon. That's why it's so bright out. I don't see anything. Picking apart some draugrs. Hoping for some Jotun blood. Somebody's coming. There they are. Oh. They're being blocked by all the dudes. Ooh. Good hit. Oh, that was quick. All over, punk. They didn't last long. Getting a little thirsty. Well, there's water everywhere. So, don't complain to me. Get something to drink, punk. Any metal pieces? Guess he wanted a rock. Metal piece. Nope, small stone. Small stone. Small stone. Eh. taking up my room, my inventory. It's not what I thought it was. I like how we get gathering for gathering water. So silly. Okay, what are some stuff we can upgrade? We still need walls. Oh, we need to finish those gates. And I don't want to build a wall through this fir forest. But they're going to be coming from that direction. Hedge wall. Yeah, see, we cut across there. That would be ideal, but I don't want to get interfering with all the trees. I'll figure it out in a minute. What are you complaining about? Bloomery process calls for more iron ore and metal scraps. Well, I don't have any. Coal. We won't worry about the coal right now. Storage space is full. Don't need to worry about that. Let's put this in here so that they can make clothes. Because they should be getting that done. I don't know what's going on with them, why they're not. I mean, this should be full, right? There should be outfits on there. Do they need more workers? They have 3. They can have 6. Should we assign somebody else? We've got a lot of builders. Helvig, you're up. Let's build walls. I'm gonna go that way. Not the best idea, but I do want to make sure that we are not... I'm gonna wait till morning. We've only got an hour. It's hard to see. Oh, I need to eat. Steal somebody else's food and eat it. We need to get that last one going. Ah, pies. Pies. Warrior's pie. Let's eat 2 pies. We're good. Okay, it's light enough. We'll go this direction because we want to miss this big pile of rocks there anyway. I don't know the... Oh, wait. Did we miss that? One of the problems that this game suffers from is these need to be linked in order for people to feel like they live in a walled city. Because otherwise, if there are any gaps at all between them, then it doesn't count. So weird. So, whatever. We're missing that tree. That's good. That's good. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. Not quite. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. We're good. Plop. Alter it just a little. Oh, there we go. Should we build another gate? Nah, we'll make him run around. That's fine. We don't want too many entrances for the enemy to exploit. And we'll have another gate up there anyway, once we get to the other road. we're good. There's that rock as well. So let's start bringing it this direction. So we'll start aiming that way so we miss that other rock. Right? Yeah? We're gonna need to do this for our other outposts soon. Let's have a village gate. We'll make village gates. I like the village gates. I think they look cool. And when we, in the far off distant future, have an opportunity to build beyond the gates, build improved walls, it'll go with the village gate. Look at this tree just sitting here. Goodbye, tree. Become walls. And we can also upgrade these to have hedge spikes. So let's do that for several of these. That's why there's that green when you build a wall. If you see how there's like the green on the opposite side, that's for where the spikes go. That's why they were there. We won't build too many. I'm gonna build some here and some on the other opposite side here. And we're just gonna do that for the winter invasion that's coming up. I don't see it. It is that way. I just don't see it. Alright, let our people build. Entry range. Barracks. We need some fences, just some minor fences at the other outpost, because we don't need to protect against invasion on that outpost. We do need to protect against the stupid rabbits. They're gonna murder everything. So for that sake, we need to build flimsy walls, flimsy gates, just to keep the rabbits out. I'm going to cut down these just so they don't get in our way when we're moving carts down the road. And we can use the wood for building walls. Right? Hello, dude. You're a warehouse worker. I'm in your way. And this one. Just leaving stuff lying on the ground. Oh boy. Alright. Not cooking anything. That's not good. No stuff in there. Maybe he needs a knife. Maybe our cook needs a knife. Oh, you know what? It's because we didn't give him tasks. Let's have make meat soup and vegetable soup and mushroom stew. And if they ran off, unfortunately they did. There we go. Now they want stuff. Let's give them our knife. It sucks, I know. Oh, they don't need it. They got a stone knife. Oh yeah, you need a light weapon, don't you? Let's make them a light weapon. Clunk. Clunk. Oomph. Inventory full. Okay, so break these apart. Break these apart, and that should give us some rope. Close enough. And let's see what weapon we can give him. Anything? No. Where's weapons? Weapons. Simple spiked club. No. Flimsy club. There we go. Flimsy club. Here we go. Where is our dude? Leonard. Starting to get hungry. Okay, well. Do you need it? Are you the one that needs it? Whatever. Oh, wait. Or is he the one that has the big one? No, he doesn't. Raw food. Water. Cooked food. Okay, well... They have meat. I mean, they're not gonna die. What is that hanging in the sky? Sticks in the sky. Sticks in the sky. Okay. Here. Have some wood. Okay. There's one more over here. Yep. Okay. And we wanted another flimsy club? Yes. Oh, didn't require rope at all. Yeah. Meat soup is done. Nice. And you are the one. Oh, you need a shield. Okay, okay. Let's get him a shield. What does it take to make a shield? Flimsy shield. Bark, rope, sticks. Okay, well, we can make one more rope. Cutting down this tree. Okay, can we make rope? A rope. Okay. Flimsy shield. Got enough of those, got enough of those. Now we need sticks. Sticks, sticks, sticks. Oh yeah, let's give him his shield. There we go. Buddy, you've got a thing and a shield and yeah. And let's have them patrol to here and then back again. Like a whole whopping like 50 feet. Nice. So we'll have them patrol to that, then to the marker, and then back again. View tasks. Add patrol point. So we'll start out with barracks, train, 8 hours, 6 hours, and then patrol marker 6, and then to the you're good. I think that covers the whole village. Anyway. Okay. Let's see if we can find... Well, that doesn't need to be there. We'll chop it down. Bark. Bark. And then sticks. Did we get any sticks? We did. Resin's good. We need resin. Alright. Let's... Pardon. Coughing. Don't want to get too close to that. That doesn't mean we can't build marker over there. Food foraging. We'll build one right on that line where it turns into hardwood. Ah, come on. Oh yeah, rabbit stew for everyone. Ah, more flax. Okay, right where it turns into hardwood. Let's build a food foraging marker. Okay, and then where else? We could have one over here. Yeah. Because this village is being supported mostly by foraging. There's no farms, there's no fishing, there is a hunting hut. That good? We far enough away? Close enough. Okay. Good. There's plenty of food around. They can survive. Don't really need this, do we? We have farms. Whatever. And we didn't set up our flimsy fence, so let's do that before we go. Hold on. 3. Sorry, I picked up more than 3. There's one right there. We're getting further away though. Close to that cemetery. Oh, yeah, we really are. Nope. We're done with you. Okay. Alright, we found our village. I'm looking for I'll just put it in here. Ugh. They so totally don't need any. Oh, there you go. Did we have... We only got 4. 4? Well, I'm a punk, aren't I? Okay. Lindsay Gate. Let's put it just a little bit beyond here. Rope or a lot of stuff we're missing. Woodcutter's pit. Storage. There we go. Do they not get long sticks at the woodcutters? They do. I think they can have a functioning village with a level 1 woodcutter's pit. Nope. Rope. 50 rope. I think that's what we're getting out of this. Okay. Eh. 4. That's very good. Neat. There we go. Cooked food. We've got a little space here for some extra. Don't worry about it yet. Alright. Ship making. We're gonna make ships. Nice. Alright. Flimsy fence. This is just to keep the rabbits out. I can't see a thing. Spooked by Wolfar. Attacked by Wolfar. Oh. Too close to that. Woodcutters. Where's our woodcutter? Hunting. Woodcutter. Wood harvest. You should only go here, buddy. Flimsy fence. I'll bring it around this way. It just needs to trap the rabbits, so if they do get in, they can't easily get out before the hunters can grab them. Right? I'm not making anything too expert here. It's almost 4 a.m. I never sleep, do I? I'm some sort of monster. Okay. Doesn't need to be a full fence, like I said. Just needs to trap the stupid little buggers in. On the other side of the mine. think we should tell our crafter down here to build rope. Oh, look at that. Right here. Totem blood. That'll give us up to... Take a drink. Oh, that'll give us up to 5! Better. It's almost time for us to build another house. How many people do we have? 64 villagers. 12 of them are over here. The other 52 are at the other place. Should we build another long house? I mean, they're tough to build. You saw what it took to build the last one. We still have those gates to finish, so maybe we should finish the gates first. I may as well grab this junk off the road. Fill up my inventory with junk. Drop it off somewhere. Grab a stick. These are those trees I cut down earlier. Oh boy, I'm making a mess. Still isn't built. I toss it next to the tree. Thump. Here, somebody pick this crap up off the ground. Do something with it. Alright, let's summon one person. Put him in the last space in the other house. Helmar, Wildling, Iron Lungs, Craftsman. We need Craftsman. Yeah. Still have a shelter here. Let's take a sleep in the shelter. We can pretend we actually sleep sometimes. 10 minutes for a new villager. But when we built this house, we built like a really grand house. We didn't skimp out on building it. Which is good because, you know, we want it to last for a very long time. But it also makes it so that it takes an extraordinary amount of time. I didn't leave much room, did I? I need to blow that up. How many days do we have? 15 days. 15 days till winter, so it's going to be autumn soon. Oh, it is autumn. It's autumn already. What we need to be doing then, since it is autumn, let's get more of the hardwood and finish those gates. Oh, one's done. Look at that. That's a grand gate. I'm just gonna go through. Yo. We're building fir trees, right? We're not building hardwood? I don't know what we're doing. We're doing something. Grabbing bark off the ground. I think this is what we need for the gates, yeah? We need the large logs. Awfully quiet. We were talking about visual novels last time. I could always talk about a visual novel, right? Yeah, I can do that forever. The history of visual novels is actually kind of fun. It's pretty neat. It is actually pretty cool. It is interesting. What started it out and how and why and what led to them. They're becoming more and more popular here in America and less popular in Japan. So it's kind of unfortunate. Let's grab this before it burns. And we'll eat the other two. I'm gonna add that as fuel. Why not? Forger's pie. Oh, it's gonna burn too. We just left it sitting there cooking. So, back in the 90s, back in the 80s, there was a computer called the PC-98. PC-98 is not like a 1998 or anything computer. It's actually referring to the 9800 series of computers. There were a Japanese company competing with, and they weren't PCs. Like it's not like whatever. It's not like there were, it's not that they were a PC, like PC brand, like Microsoft PCs. They were personal computers, 9800 series. So PC 98. And what happened was they didn't have the processing power or the graphic power that American and British computers at the time had. So computers like Apple, Microsoft clones, the PC clones as they were called, the Amiga, these were like big name companies that the Japanese PC-98 company couldn't compete with. But there was something that they had an advantage of that the other big companies didn't. And that is that they could make adult goods. Apple and Microsoft didn't really want those things on their platforms. Do we have a carpentry warehouse? I don't think we do. We're gonna need to build a warehouse. Let's build a warehouse back here. A rock. I'll bet you these guys have plenty of rocks and don't know what to do with them, and there's a rock just sitting in the air right there. Because they could make adult games on the PC-98 platform, it's what they became known for. Because the other companies didn't want those games on their platform. And so the Japanese being the Japanese, they started out with like live action stuff, but it was much cheaper just to draw it. And they had an animation industry at the time, so they made a bunch of games that were just animated. If you ever want to see what these games were like, there is After School Romance Club, which was translated in English about 20 years ago, 25 years ago. It was translated in English. That's the type of games that people were making. They were just a series of images of girls. You'd click on one, you would read a scenario about that girl. You would click on the next image, you'd read a scenario about that girl. There was not much really to these games. They made a lot of them. They made hundreds of them, actually. Let's see if we can build storage. Warehouse. And it doesn't matter if it's too close to that rock because I intend to blow up that rock one day. So let's just make sure it's not too close to the road. And we want it to be kind of straight, in line with the road. Oh, we could actually fit it right here, can't we? Oh, we don't want it too close to where we're gonna have the gate. So let's move it over here. We'll have it right here. So PC98 had these games on it, and it became a main selling point for the PC98. You've possibly heard of the PC98, whether you realize it or not, because the game series you probably know that came out on the PC98 is is Touhou Project. So if you've ever played a Touhou Project game, Zune, Team Shanghai Alice, Touhou Project, it's all the same thing. Zune is a single guy, made a bunch of shoot 'em up games. They became really popular 10, 15 years ago. Fall on the ground here. Anyway, he started out making games on the PC98. And the games he was making, he made 5 games, I believe, for the PC98. The original Touhou Project was a game where Remu Hakude is a... Remu Hakude is a shrine maiden, and she would use her... little shrine thing, the little stick with the paper on it that shrine maidens use to cast out evil. She would use one of those, and she would whack balls that would come at her, yin-yang balls, and it was a brick-out kind of game. It was an Arkanoid kind of game. And there was a story to it. It didn't make much money. It made a little. But overall, it was enough to buy a couple of beers. That's probably it. After that, he made 5 total games after the Arkanoid one that were shoot 'em ups. Like I said, they were top-down bullet hell shooters. And you were mostly dodging bullets. You need what? Iron hammer and iron pickaxe. I don't know how to help. Why don't you guys have these tools? You should be making these tools. You shouldn't be asking me for tools that you should be making yourselves. Let's go get iron. And give them to the iron people. Because the fact that they don't have their tools is not good. So, Zune is a great example of the PC98, 9800 series PC games. And Zune didn't become popular until the 6th game he came out with, which was Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. That game he came out with on the Microsoft clones, the PC clone. And that's when it took off, and he sold a lot, and it became really popular. That's because he moved off of the PC98. So the PC98 was not a great success of a game system. Required supplies. Required supplies. No more sticks. Okay. Arrows. Logs. Let's get a log for that. Oh, Youngford's not gonna have logs. It's gonna have long sticks. We need a fir tree. No ore storage. There was ore storage in here, yeah? At least they have meat. I'm not gonna die. So the PC98 lasted for a while. 34. Golly, gee willikers. These guys have so much iron here. And they made a lot of these adult games that were click on an image, read about a girl. And they were popular enough that they made money enough. And over the years, that was all they did. Probably the big change that came was HyperCard. If you've ever heard of HyperCard, HyperCard came out in the 90s. Two of the games that were made on HyperCard that you may have heard of is Myst and Riven by the same company. And those were made on HyperCard. HyperCard was a system that was made for like businesses. So you had these cards, and you would have links for the cards, where the links would be to other cards. So you'd be able to use this on like your business. You would keep track of like you'd keep track of like the like Joe Blow, like he works for Acme, and so you would click on Joe Blow and it would link you to Acme, and then you'd click on Acme and you'd see all the other clients that you were working with that worked at Acme. You know, you'd see who the CEO was, you'd see the different salesmen that you might interact with for Acme and all this other stuff. And so HyperCard was a way to keep track of like all your business stuff. You would be able to put images of different people, different companies, and it was all linked together on these HyperCards. Well, people realized that you could use HyperCard to make video games. Like, you'd have an image of a house, and you could click on different parts of the house in order to learn where the secret jewels were hidden, or to solve puzzles and stuff. It's all in HyperCard. It was a brilliant change. It was brilliant. And so HyperCard also affected the PC98 game system, because people were able to make these girl games, Bashoujo games as they're called. They would be able to make them with HyperCard. One of the big companies that was doing this at the time was Libido, Libido Soft, or just Libido. And they made, like I said, After School Romance Club. You can probably find a download of it somewhere if you're curious about what these games were like in the early days. It was made with HyperCard. There were text windows. There was different things you would click, but it was mostly just click on a girl, read a scenario, click on a girl, read a scenario, click on a girl, read a scenario. There wasn't really much game to it. And over the years, that was the big business for the PC98. Well, there was a game company that came out with a game and let me look up the year it came out in. Because it's a very significant game. It changed everything. Rather than make, it's 1997 Leaf. Yeah, 1997, the company called Leaf came out with another Bishoujo game, another girl game, where in this case it was just one. Well, we're giving the rest to you, punk. You are keeping them in your inventory. How's that? Enjoy. Do we have an ore storage here? Coal storage, firewood storage, ore storage, deposit. Now these guys should have access to... I hate doing everything for them, but I have a feeling that they're not going to see these. Snag. So they came out with a new game, and that was Two Heart. Two Heart was huge. It was a huge success. Instead of having like click on a picture of a girl and read a scenario, it was a scenario that went through the whole game. And it's a high school setting. The main character met these different girls, and he interacted with them, and how he interacted with them changed which ending you would get with the different girls. And it was a big deal. Like Two Heart was a huge success. It changed everything. No more were these people interested in click on a picture of a girl and read a scenario about her. They wanted more depth to their experience. And so that's what they got. There was a game company called Nexon at the time, and the owner or the head manager or the lead editor or something came to his team of people and said, make Two Heart. And they're like, okay. And he said, just make a copy of Two Heart. It's really popular, so they did. And one of the things about Two Heart that was significant was there was a robot girl in Two Heart who you get to meet, you get to spend time with, and spoilers, she is created, modeled off of the guy's daughter. The guy lost his daughter. She died. He builds a robot to replace his daughter. And you find out after the fact that his daughter that the robot, only has like 3 weeks to live. She's a prototype. She's not supposed to last very long. So if you fall in love with the robot girl, you find out too late that she's gonna die. And it's tragic and it's heartbreaking. And there's a good ending. Like, I don't want to spoil too much for you, but like, they copy your memories over, blah, blah, blah. There's a good ending. But you have to go through tragedy to get there first. There's the tragedy of the robot girl's gonna die, and it's sad. But ultimately, it's a happy ending. And so when he asked his team to make Two Heart at Nexon, they started making a game that was more tragic. And he came in and he's like, no. Stop making this more tragic version. Just give me Two Heart. Just, if there's any tragedy, give it a good ending at the end. And they were upset because the game they wanted to make was not the game they were making. And in the end, what they made was One to the Radiant Season. You can find copies of it. It's been translated in English. It is a very deep game. There's a lot going on to it. There is some adult content in it, so be careful of that. It is about a boy disappearing from the world. and people are forgetting him. And there's more to it than that, but yeah, that's what it's about. There's a thing right here. Right here. Somebody could walk that three steps. Jeez. I don't think there's any long sticks out here, is there? Is it all just logs? I think it's all just logs. So, they finished the game, won to the Radiant season, and they all quit. They were like, we don't like you. We wanted to make the game we wanted to make, and you were telling us to make something different. And he just wanted to make something that was popular, but they wanted to make something that was significant. And so, when they were done making One to the Radiant season, they all quit. And they went on to make their own game. And spoiler alert, it's tragic. They made canon. They were finished. I'm bringing the one that they don't need. Okay, so what do you need, buddy? What do you need? Coal. You need coal. Is there no coal? How's the dogs doing? He's okay. He's okay. Dogs are doing okay. Got an egg in our inventory. Let's jump it. Why is there no coal? Like, nobody would use coal for the longest time, and now everybody's using coal or something? Is our coal guy not burning sticks? There's so many sticks, coal, dude. Yeah, look at this. There's coal right here. On Earth. 55 coal. There's your coal. So, they made canon. Spoiler alert, you can save one girl. The other girls are gonna die. Like, literally, they're gonna die. There's no happy end for everybody. You can't save everyone. You have to choose one of the girls, save that one, and whichever ones you don't choose are gonna die. There's no happy end for everyone. That's canon. After they made canon, they made Air. Air is even more tragic. There are 2 side characters in canon, but the main story is about one specific girl. The side girls, their story gets dropped, 2/3 through the game, not even 2/3, like halfway maybe through the game, their stories are done, and you continue on with the main girl. And there's no way to save her. It's a tragedy. It's based on Hikiboshi and Orohime, the star-crossed lovers. And they can't ever meet each other. They are stuck across from a river that blocks them from meeting. And they get to see each other only when it's not raining on one day of the year, the 7th day of the 7th month, which is Tanabata. It's the only day that they can meet. But if it rains before Tanabata, the river overflows and they can't see each other for the year. So it's a tragedy. The poor lovers, Orohime and Hikiboshi. And so when you read Air, it's similar to that. It's not a good ending for the characters. They are always searching for each other and never to find each other. And that was a huge, huge deal. Like, canon was a big deal. Air was probably even bigger. Because, with both of them, of course, people realized that this was a serious medium now. This wasn't just, you know, cute girls and spending time reading about cute girls. It was a serious thing where a serious story was happening. Nothing. Nothing. Dumping a bunch of sticks. We have so many sticks, who cares? No food. No food. No food. Oh my gosh. I mean, we have beetroot from last year. We have plenty of food. Let's cook this. Everybody's resting. Resting time. Oh, break. I like the fact that everybody gets a break. I appreciate giving people breaks. Nope, that's not extinguish it. We're just watching it cook. No fuel. So many sticks. So many sticks. Yummy. I'm starting to get hungry. Yummy. Fire's roasting. Fire's roasting. First sapling, just sitting on the ground. Come on, guys. Just do that. There's so many sticks. Is that a skeleton? It is a skeleton. Let's break him apart. There's another one right there. I remember that night when we were killing skeletons. So yeah, visual novels became a big thing, especially in the early 2000s and up till about 2015, 2014, 15. Like, it was such a big deal. Like, they were making anime about so many. There was like 6 new anime every season. Based on visual novels. It was a huge deal. Some of the, I mean, there's Canon, of course, by Kyoto Animation, very good. There's also a version of Canon by Toei Animation, which is pretty good, too. I don't want to say anything about Toei Animation being bad. Their version was actually really good. There's 6. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. And we will eat the last one. Warrior pie. We'll keep that last one for ourselves. Canon. What other ones? There's Izumo. If anybody's ever watched the Izumo anime. Honey Honey Operation Sanctuary. Da Capo. I don't know. There's a lot. They came out in the early 2000s all the way up until about 2014 or 15. They don't hardly make them anymore. But visual novels, yeah, the history of them started out from something on the PC-98, click girl, get scene, and it turned into a major media media type. I'm gonna keep that. So, I love visual novels. I play them all the time. I'm waiting on a couple coming out in the next couple of months that I'm really excited for. But unfortunately, they don't make them as much anymore. There's a few big companies. But mostly they're gone. I'll say they're gone now. Most of the big companies are, if they have survived, are making, what's it called, games? Mobile games. That's the big deal now. Mobile games. So the big mainstream visual novel companies mostly have all gone away. Some of them have survived, of course, by marketing to Westerners. There's a couple of big companies coming out with material lately for release in the U.S. or Canada or whatever wants to read them. What do you need? Knives. What do you need? Arrows. Let's build a thing right here because I'll bet you they just toss their crap on the ground. Storage? Is it storage? No. Advanced production? Metal parts collector. Because we don't want them just dumping crap on the ground. Because I gave some stuff to these guys and I'm pretty sure that it's gone. Train is now prepared for construction. Let's cut some stuff down because they're not going to do it on their own. I think we need sticks. So I'm just going to break this all apart into sticks. And I think we want to upgrade that woodcutter's pit to a slightly bigger woodcutter's pit. Which means we probably wanted all those. But, you know, too bad. Stick. Stick. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, that's your slight history lesson of visual novels. Most of them now, of course, are making mobile games. They're not in the visual novel market anymore. There's a few. Most of the stuff that I'm looking forward to now is made by small independent studios, doujinshi, because the big companies are making the big bucks if they're still around doing mobile games. Foraging. What's your basket like? Empty. Empty. Like, have I not given you enough markers? Do you need more markers? You're dead. You got in and never got out. Oh my gosh, my roommate's home, so I am going to go. We will save the game here, and we will head out the door. I didn't expect him till tomorrow. Auf Wiedersehen.